I wrote to you some time ago about my brother who has schizophrenia. I did answer this one, honey. I remember you and remember this. Yesterday he reviewed to me he cannot hold his stools if he out and about. He, however, manages to pass it into his, clothes. It only happens if he is out of the house. He says he notices this starting to happen only about 6 months ago. He is only 22 years old and has been suffering from schizophrenia since he was 18. Do you think this may be a thyroid or parathyroid issue? Yeah, you're good thinking there. Definitely could be partly a parathyroid issue, but I'm going to say with the schizophrenia and all this that we're looking neurologically at this. Now, the parathyroid would have been a good take. You want to check that too. That would be more depression, stuff like this. I think you're really back at the adrenal glands with schizophrenia. I really am. But of course, you could be the twins. You could have both, like a bipolar type of situation where you have the parathyroid and the thyroid and the adrenals going on here. But you're going to make them healthy anyway, so you're going to go that route. I do the new brain and nerve formula, strengthen that nervous system, because when he's stressed, he goes. It's like, boom, everything goes. He's stressed, everything is. So he has very low nerve function, very weak adrenal glands, might even have neurotoxicity in him. So could have got a hold of neurotoxins back at 18, flipped him right into that. Definitely, I think your brother's born with the weak adrenals and kidneys, no question. Move his lymph system, that sort of thing. Pop up the parathyroid. You have nothing to lose doing that anyway. Could you please let me know your opinion on this? I think his stools are not very solid, mostly runny. Would this be an issue with the pancreas? Good question. It could be the equal with the pancreas or the liver. So it wouldn't hurt to clean those up anyway, would it? So I definitely clean up the liver. It's in our first 2-week kit, but certainly you can use a liver formula, clean up his bowels. But one of those two, you're right on. Oh, you guys are so good. Good way. RASA. RASA? Also, you mentioned on how you could help people cancel out karma. Could you please elaborate on that? Thank you. I have a few friends, but I'll say this. In working out your karma, except for those that do lend some help at times, I'll say this. Start working in the now as much as possible. And stop creating, stop wanting, stop desiring, and let the moment be the moment. You'll be supplied with everything you need and plenty more. You will stop creating anything new. Therefore, you won't extend. Don't have an opinion. It is what it is. All these things bring you closer to the Godhead, because all these things you wouldn't expect God to do, would you? And you wouldn't expect that, because judging one over another, and yet we all come from the Godhead, wouldn't be something you would expect of the Supreme Being, now would it? So you yourself have to get in that position to where you yourself don't judge. Doesn't matter. Now, I'm hard on a lot of people here on the site. There's no question about it, because I'm in my Godhead, I'm in creation. We're warriors in creation. We're not doves, we're warriors. We're here to make a change. And we're here to make a change because of the duality aspects of creation. And there's one being that filters this out. And this one being is responsible for taking the God-conscious state and dividing it into two. Hinduism, you study 3 currents. Okay. But in duality, you can look at basically the 2, although the 3rd is in there. We talk about it in Christianity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. You've got Brahm, Vishnu, Shiva in Hindu work. You've got these forces. Anywhere you look, you'll see them named and talked about, these currents that are effectual to creation. But consciousness doesn't have effectual duality. It isn't involved in separation, differences. It's the one. And when you let go and you quit creating, you quit playing in the field of dreams, or in the candy land, or in the toy store of creation where we can play with all kinds of things. Oh, this was another beautiful card I got. Is that beautiful? Sorry, that is just gorgeous. Talked to her yesterday. Great soul there. But the beauty of it, we can go, oh, look, here's a card with two lovers there. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Just you can feel the love from this card. But that's in worlds of separation, because as one, they are God. God loving itself. And so, in unwrapping your karma, don't create new. Let the old burn itself off. Can you see Keiko the dog on one of these YouTubes? Oh, Coco. I'm going to bring my little dog in. Sometime I'll take you out to some of my gardens and film them. They're more flowers. Well, I'm just a little east here in Florida on the west coast, so I get a little cold here. I can't even grow bougainvilleas, and I've spent a couple $1,000s in bougainvilleas. I mean big bougainvilleas. The reds, the whites, the purples, the oranges, the pinks. Then I've had them all around my fences, and the cold got them all. I had the most beautiful coconut trees. Full grown, bought them straight away, coconuts hanging on them, lined the path to the house, all gone. I've lost so much beauty that I only seek things that are cold hardy now, because I've lost so much money, and I love tropical plants, and tropical and cold are not harmonious. I will show you Coco. He's a cute little thing. I wonder who you are. UCAN, you can do this. Yes, I love your name. You can do this. Hey, this is as of 12/21. We're up to 2,763 subscribers. That's good. I'd like to be 40,000 like Dan the Man, but I'd rather have 3,000 of you great souls that are kicking butt. Thought everyone would get a kick out of this. Our local grocery store is giving a free gallon of milk with your flu shot. Ow! Oh, every time I walk by this, I almost throw up. Miss K. Rankin. Oh, my God. Forgive them, Father, for they do not know. Oh, my God. Let me give you a toxic flu shot, and by the way, I'm going to clog your lymph system so you can't clean the toxicity out that I'm going to put in you. And I'm going to clog your lymph system even more. Forgive them, Father, they do not understand. Bo, amazing videos. You like that video about cancer, Bo? I was a little apprehensive of showing that to you guys. I thought I was a little bit raw, but you know, God, I still say, if you guys sit here with me, you would have that attitude too. After a while, you're just pulling your hair out and screaming. It's like frustrating to see these beautiful souls. But you have to understand that, you know, these are just bodies, and we come and go, and okay, you see everything as God anyway, right? You can't destroy anything, really. You got atoms, you have consciousness. You can't really destroy that. You can destroy forms. God bless you, Bo. You're a beautiful woman. Dr. Morse, thank you for making this video specific for diseases. Oh, thank you, Juice Man. I think they're going to be good that way, and I'll have a whole bunch of those too. We'll go down, we'll try to cover every single thing we can. If you guys come up with something you want covered, we'll do one on it, you know. And I think it is easier. All these questions are long, I know that, but it takes me a while to get into explaining them, and I think that's why I looked at this, and why I'm backing up so much is because it takes me so long to explain some of this. So I'm hoping that I'm getting a lot of coverage here with some of your other questions, even though I'm not personally addressing them. But I personally appreciate every one of them. So it's just been a time thing. Hopefully the future we're doing some things. I want Jennifer to start counseling like she needs to. We're doing things to free her up, and she needs to be the head counselor here. I can't keep booking us 5-6 months away. It's just not work. It's too much, and we need to set up more counselors. So that's what we're doing, and we're going into the club thing, and it'll be more helpful, I think. So the time won't be so far apart. A lot of people don't need to see me, because a lot of people come see me, they don't have hardly anything wrong with them. And you guys can handle them. I don't need sing all of that. It just doesn't work out here. Robert, can you talk about hypnosis? What are your thoughts? Great vids. Oh, thanks, man. Three enigmatic on three. Man, that's a tongue twister, man. I tell you what, I studied a lot of spirituality. My favorite was Paul Twitchell and J. Krishnamurti, two people I love dearly. Trained for years out of body with Paul Twitchell. Pedar Zask is his spiritual name.